Alright, and we're live with the last Rise of the Tomb Raider DLC that we've got to do, and this is Blood Ties, Croft Manor. And this, I don't think this is a massive DLC, it's really just exploring Croft Manor. And I think it's also Laura's Nightmare or something like that it's called. So we're going to do this now. This might be the last Rise of the Tomb Raider live stream or video or whatever I do on this game anymore. So yeah, let's jump into it. Rise of the Tomb Raider, it's an amazing game now, I love it. Oh wait, new story and then new expedition. Okay. Well, we're gonna do the story, so yeah, let's go. Let's do this. Let's see what this is all about. So we've seen bits of Croft Manor in the story. And in the original game, I think you could actually explore it, because I saw a video on YouTube of Joe Sugg showing it. It looked really cool as well, like you had a butler and everything. But this place is huge. I don't know what it looks like exactly. I think I've only seen like one room, 2 rooms from the story. But yeah, let's see. I'm going to try and do a lot of exploring though, so maybe I might do longer than what people normally would do.
Final notice to Lara Croft, a current tenant of premises. This is to serve as your final notice for the purposes of terminating your ownership of Croft Manor. You are required to immediately vacate and surrender possession of said manor to Atlas de Mornay, executor of estates.
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. As you know, your parents appointed me executor of the estate in the event of their absence. Since your mother disappeared, her death was never technically declared. And given the circumstances surrounding your father's death, it's no surprise that he never drafted a formal last will and testament to account for this circumstance. Unfortunately, you have no legal claims to the estate. I'm willing to negotiate a modest monthly stipend from your trust, but only if you leave the manor by week's end. Don't fight me on this, Lara. Your mother wouldn't want that. Sincerely, Atlas.
There has to be a will or some kind of evidence of what happened to Mum in the manor, somewhere. Dad's safe.
Guess I
Needs a combination. It's got to be in Dad's papers somewhere. Maybe in the library.
Okay. Do we get a map of it? Oh, we do, okay. Alright, so this is all of Croft Manor. Alright. Wait, how much is actually here? So we got 50... What? 54 relics, 40 documents, 2 murals. Okay. Sick. Alright, let's start looking around, man.
My birthday crown. I was so proud of that thing. That's my handwriting. My penmanship was pretty good.
Okay. Wait, does that count as... Yeah, that counts as a relic, okay. I didn't want to do that, I wanted to look at this.
Dad would have liked me to go to Oxford, but I insisted on UCL. Yep, looks real. Roth once offered to forge me a fake diploma to show Dad.
Just, yes,
well,
tip.
This is a hell of a thing. I met someone tonight quite unexpectedly. But it shouldn't have been, it seems. I've been so buried in my work, so distracted by my latest revelations, I never bothered to notice my surroundings. But there she was, sitting at my table in the library. Her name is Amelia. And apparently she's been studying right next to me. Art history, of all things. I shared some of my research against my better judgment, but I wanted to see how she would respond. And she did not disappoint. I felt as if I was suddenly engaged in a mental game of chess, moving and counter-moving in argument. At one point, that poor old librarian had to shush us as if we were children. I feel so foolish for not having noticed her earlier. She's a brilliant woman who's challenged my ideas for the first time in memory. In truth, I don't know if she's feeling as exhilarated as I am right now, but I dare say our conversation was mutually stimulating. For the first time in a long time, I find myself thinking about something else besides my research. I hope she returns for another round tomorrow.
Okay.
My parents made a good team, challenging each other from the start. A picture with Dad and Anna. Never
Smash that
liked
up.
wearing dresses, but the color was nice.
I like how she went Dad and Anna. Yeah, Anna's a bitch. If you haven't seen the story, yeah, Anna's a bitch. And she's dead as well.
This is probably my grandfather Benjamin.
God, there's loads of relics just in this room.
Dad's map of the forgotten cities of northern Syria. He was closer than he knew to finding the Prophet's tomb.
Ooh, what's this?
Dad's book about immortality myths might be useful in my research. One of Dad's Yoruba masks.
I swear I've seen
from a
something like
friend he
that.
met on an expedition in Nigeria.
I swear I saw something like that back in Syria, from the story.
I finally introduced Richard to the family. It went precisely how I imagined. I see but polite grace from mother, indifference and disinterest from father, and thinly veiled contempt from Atlas. Of course they don't approve. To them, Lord Croft is the man who took away their beloved daughter and ruined her long-standing engagement, though I was never going to marry that repugnant Earl of Farringdon anyway. One might think they would be happy that I was being courted by a genuine lord of the realm. It just happens to be Richard Croft. In their eyes, the man who single-handedly ruined a once great family. But there's nothing to be done now. Watching how Richard dealt with their subtle insults and disrespect. Such grace and calm. I know he did it for me. I think I'm falling in love with this man. It will break my mother's heart, but I cannot live the life she imagined for me. My time with Richard has only made this clearer.
So
It
maybe
must have
she
been
was
hard for Mum
going
to
into
go
fast
against her
marriage.
family's wishes. I'm
Yeah.
glad she did.
Is there anything else in this room? Right, so just in this room we've found 7 relics and 3 documents. So 10 stuff altogether. Just from this room, and we've still got the safe, but we don't know the code yet. Alright.
The door to the library. Locked. There's got to be another way through. This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
Of Croft Manor, so there's 1 of 2 there.
Wait, I can get to the library through the old servants' corridor.
Okay.
Dad's artifacts from the Nile Valley. I always loved looking at these. Dad became interested in immortality myths after his expeditions to Egypt.
Alright. Whoa.
Too dark. Going to need a flashlight.
Right, what we got in here?
Hi, Dad. I've been thinking about Mum lately. I wish I knew more about her. How did you meet? What was she like? Winston told me that she was a brilliant artist. Are some of her paintings locked up in the West Wing? And I guess I just want to know, did she love me, Dad? Did she ever say that she did? Maybe I'm just being silly, but will you tell me more about her the next time I'm home from school?
Why did she have to write that?
Lara, I've reviewed the report from your therapist. I have to say I was surprised to see a clean bill of health. I somehow doubt you've so easily abandoned your irrational claims. Indeed, where have you been the past few weeks? My secretary discovered that you booked a flight to Turkey on the 20th. You can't have been simply sightseeing, as your customs claims suggest. I know you're up to something, and I'll be damned if I let you use the Croft assets to indulge the same obsession that led to my sister's death.
Ooh.
It's not too late to relinquish your claims on the
That's
matter
from Atlas,
voluntarily.
alright.
If you refuse, I will find a way to cut you off. Sincerely,
Damn.
Atlas.
It's threatening her.
Well, hello there, Sir Lancelot. Don't worry, I won't be boring your sword this time.
Have we looked at everything in this room? Right, how many we found so far? 9 relics, 5 documents and 1 mural. Okay.
The Grand Hall. Always loved playing in here as a kid. This will be one of the first things to fix. A phoenix figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's idea of immortality, of rising from the ashes and being born anew.
I just don't want to miss anything. Right. Right, we need a master key for that. I'm gonna see if there's anything down here.
Lara, you know the West Wing is off limits.
Scared me.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to see.
Locked. We need a key to open this.
What's Mum's room in here?
This place is massive. It's ginormous, right. I think we need to... Right, oh yeah, we need the torch, don't we? To go through that secret passage. Right, I think I've looked everywhere around this part anyway. Came through there. Alright, let's go down.
What are you doing sitting there on the floor, Mistress Lara?
Looking at the compass. Thinking.
What about, if I may inquire?
Just thinking about discovering faraway places. About finding adventure.
I'm sure you will, my lady. You've the soul of an explorer. But don't grow up too fast.
The offer came in the post last week, and I still haven't told Richard. He flew ahead to Tibet, where I will meet him shortly. I never told him I was submitting my work. Never thought there was a chance of being accepted. Oh, but a gallery tour is not something I can pass up. The show will take me away from England for over a year. I'll begin in New York and travel across the United States and... oh, God! I'm giddy even writing these words. When Richard and I were married, I was prepared to relegate my painting to a hobby. But it was Richard who objected, who gave me my atelier and studio. Without that support, I might still be painting boring landscapes. Now I can't shake the foolish sensation that leaving would be a betrayal. He will laugh at that and insist I accept, even though I know it will break his heart to be apart. He never once asked me to sacrifice any part of my life for his. I have, of course, in 1,000 small ways over the years, but he would never ask. The discussion can wait, and I will join him in Tibet. I won't cast a shadow over his find. I will be by his side in his triumph, as I know he will stand by my side, in time.
I think if I do struggle with any like codes or anything, and I can't find like the codes, then I'll just look on YouTube and see. But I will try to find them. Alright, what have we got over here?
Another one of Dad's immortality artifacts. I think Roth bought this for him from a trader in Greece.
We're actually going to go to Greece, fun fact, this year. But obviously
Lara,
we can't.
Since your return from your expedition to Yamatai, I've grown increasingly alarmed at your erratic behavior. I can only assume you suffered some kind of psychological trauma and are only acting out as a call for help. I want you to know that I hear you, loud and clear. Anna and I agree that it's time for you to be evaluated by a professional. I took the liberty of arranging an introduction to a highly qualified colleague of mine. You should be receiving the details in the post soon. I want to impress upon you the importance of this, Lara. As executor of the estate, it is my duty to see that it is left in capable hands. And if I may be blunt, you're acting like your father when he was at his worst. He nearly lost the manor himself in those days. I'd hate for you to repeat his mistakes. I encourage you to embrace the help I'm offering. Sincerely, your uncle.
Alright. We're probably gonna need something for this as well. Oh no, okay.
Got to remember to pack this for my next trip.
Is that a camera? What is that? Is that a camera? Oh, it's the flashlight, nice. Right, we need that for upstairs.
Should be able to explore the dark now.
Yeah.
Hey, Jonah. Sorry for not getting back to you sooner. I've decided to do some research at the manor. A lot has happened, and I need some time to think about what I want to do next. This old place is filled with memories and secrets. Uncle Atlas has tried to keep me out of here for so long I don't even know if I want to keep it. But after everything that's happened, maybe I can find out what it still means to me. If it's worth fighting him for. I'll let you know how things worked out when I'm back in London.
Alright. I just don't want to miss anything, like I said, so this is why I'm doing this.
Not sure. I really need to brush up on my ancestors one of these days.
Is that everything down this area? Right, is that everything in this room that I've explored? I think it is. Why is they all locked? Missing gate, right. We need the master key. I think the master key might be able to open all these doors that I can't go through. That's obviously to get outside. Oh yeah, we can go through that passageway now, can't we? Is there anything else that I might have missed? I don't want to miss anything. Or I'll try not to anyway. Right, so we should be able to go through that passage. Where we're at now. Did I need the master key for this door?
Just stay out of there, darling.
Dad was always so protective of the West Wing.
Master key for that one. Oh wait, well there's something on there. Yep.
This belongs to Anna. Most of her belongings are in the guest house. What was she doing in here? Someone has a sense of humor.
All of Anna's stuff, sell them or burn them. Right, so I need to go back down here. Right, now I should be able to go through here. Yeah.
Amelia, the news has reached Mother. She knows that you broke off your engagement with the Earl of Farringdon. She is beside herself with worry. But, for the moment, she's controlling the narrative. As far as anyone knows, you're just having innocent second thoughts. But the moment your affair with Lord Croft goes public, it will be too late. Our name will be as ruined as this man you've chosen to bed. Don't you see that you're being selfish, Amelia?
Choosing to bed.
Please, consider your family. You're a de Mornay. Everything you do has a greater effect on us all. I'm coming down to London soon. Don't do anything rash until we have a chance to talk.
Oof, it's coming for your ass. Alright. This looks creepy. Oh, Jesus.
Falling apart.
Very unsafe.
Maybe I should just let my uncle have this place.
It goes further down? What? I've always been scared of basements there, haven't I? I think it's from watching horror
They
movies.
say a good test of a relationship is how well you travel together. Well, I'd say Amelia and I have passed that test with flying colours. Indeed, these last few months in Egypt have been nothing short of extraordinary. She and Roth get on like old uni chums. In fact, the two have spent more than a few nights drinking and playing cards into the wee hours. Despite her decidedly proper upbringing, Amelia's taken to roughing it more than I ever have. She fits in and connects with the local populace with such amazing empathy. Because of her, I've had a bit of an unexpected breakthrough in my research. She managed to convince an artifact dealer in Old Town to sell me a magnificent and quite unusual Tibetan scroll. From what I can tell, it seems to contain details surrounding an immortality ritual of some sort. I think it's time for me to take the next step with Amelia. In fact, I don't think I can wait any longer. I will ask for her hand tomorrow in the bright Egyptian sun amidst the dust and ruins.
Alright.
I'm not surprised he asked her to marry him as soon as he got the idea.
Why is everything locked? I hope this master key unlocks every door that it said that I need a master key for. I hope it does. How much have we found? 14 relics, 10 documents. We still need one more mural. Okay. Oh, there's rats down here. Oh god.
Amelia, I know we have had our differences in recent years. I've tried my best to keep an open mind about your relationship with Richard, but I just can't let you go on this ill-conceived expedition without saying my piece. You say Richard's theories have merit. You say that he may have actually stumbled upon some mythic, unknown truth, but I have seen nothing to support such claims. And while your word may have been enough in times past, I cannot let you squander away what remains of your name and reputation, and that of our family, truth be told, on some damned foolish crusade. I intend to go to Richard's investors and let them know exactly how he's spending their money, but I want to give you a chance to put a stop to this yourself. Please, don't go to Tibet. If not for me, at least for Lara.
Ooh. Alright. Oh no, this looks freaky.
Still just as creepy as I remember.
Oh my god. Getting scared in my own home. Oh, we can move this. Right, there's loot, there's stuff to look at in here.
I'm at a crossroads now. Good lord, that's such a cliche. But there's truth in it. Two roads before me. Both present joy and compromise. A life with Richard, adventure, intellectual pursuit, perhaps a new family. But also a man obsessed with something I cannot understand. Or a life of obligation, upholding the de Mornay name, embracing our traditions, not losing the family that raised me. Oh, this really is a rubbish choice. I don't want to lose them, but I love the life I've started to build with Richard. He comes with his own difficulties, but I can accept them. Will it be enough?
Maybe, maybe not. There's loads of documents. Down here.
Everything is almost ready for Mistress Lara's birthday expedition surprise. It's been a bit of an all-hands-on-deck effort organizing the affair and keeping it secret. She's obsessed with Egypt, memorizing hieroglyphs and ancient Egyptian districts, so she'll be delighted with what Lord Croft has come up with. This will be good for her. She's been acting up of late, but I know she's just craving more of her father's attention. He's been so buried in his research. It'll be a nice moment for the two of them to reconnect. And I do believe he needs it as much as she does.
Imagine if in this game it didn't read it for you, it just made you read it, and you had all them to read yourself. Wait, what? Oh, I have to move that myself, okay. I can't move this. Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Right, we've opened that. Let me just see if there's anything else down. Wait, what is down here?
King to Queen 1. I'm going to win this time, Winston.
Clever girl. But you should know by now, winning isn't everything. Queen to King's Bishop 6. Check.
Easy for you to say. You always win. Knight takes queen.
I need a crowbar for them, okay.
What I mean to say is try to enjoy the journey, Lara. Don't rush to victory. Bishop to King 7.
I know, Winston. I just want... Oh no! I didn't even see that!
You should also know by now, I'm not to be trifled with on this board, young lady. Mate.
Let me have a look at this first.
Oh, I am going to win. Someday.
I would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never could beat him.
Where's the information?
I always chose white. Maybe if I let him go first once in a while, I might have won.
So I need a crowbar for them. Document down here.
My
oh,
lord,
Jesus.
I hope this missive finds you on a successful expedition and in good health. Before I bore you with estate affairs, I wanted to let you know that our little angel has been into some mischief. As always, I indulged her in our usual game of chess. Over the course of the game, she broached the subject of her mother. She's having trouble remembering her now, and wanted to enter her ladyship's atelier, which you sealed off, to play on her mother's piano. It enraged her when she wasn't allowed to go in, of course. For someone so young, she has such strong emotions. Later in the day, she set a trap for me in the walk-in freezer, of all places. Before I knew what was happening, I found myself locked inside. Mrs. Sheffield discovered me an hour later, shivering and somewhat peeved. It took us an additional hour to find Lara in the grounds. I know all her hiding places, of course, but this time she really did not want to be found. Call it years of observation, but I can tell when she's out of sorts. My lord, if I may be so bold, she misses you fiercely. She is lonely for her father. Please consider a call as soon as you are able.
Poor Winston. I remember being so angry. He was always so patient with me.
Anything else down here? Oh, that's where I came from, innit? Right, so we had a look there. Where's the point of moving this? Or is there something in the way? Is there something here? No? What were the point of moving it then? Alright, so we've got... So we can go through here now.
Dad loved a good bottle of wine. I can still smell his favourite Bordeaux.
Right, so how much have we got so far? We got 16 relics, 14 documents, still 1 out of 2 murals.
Dad, this is it! The basement of despair!
Indeed, Lara. Muster your courage, for this is the only path to the Library of Infinite Knowledge.
Look there! See the string?
An ancient Egyptian tripwire. The Keepers of Knowledge want none to disturb their treasures. We must tread carefully.
Let me lead. I know how to spot all the traps.
I'm sure you do, my darling. Lead on.
This place is huge. I feel like I'm gonna miss a few things there, to be honest.
My stuffed bear. I couldn't have a tomb without a mummy.
Is that a trap?
One of the wire traps
Oh, no.
Winston
Oh,
made
yeah,
for
yeah.
my birthday expedition.
Where's the information?
Winston used my hair ribbons to make this. He and Dad put a lot of work into this birthday surprise. Water damage from the main hall above.
Right, before I go anywhere else, let me keep looking around here. Have I been down this bit? Oh yeah, that just goes back there, doesn't it? But I swear there was something I missed there. Yeah, there was something I missed there. There were that like, oh, what's it called? Wait, can't I go through there? No. Oh no, I saw something and I don't know how I didn't get to that. I mean, going that way still might get there. I don't know. Let me just have a look. It's this in here. How do I get in this bit? Look, there's this collectible... Oh, and it's there, look. How do I get in there? Or is that where I were going? I think it is where I were going, to be fair. Yeah. Found quite a lot already though so far. Alright. But that goes up there though, so how do I get in that other bit? I don't understand. What? Right, so I need the crossbar for that. Crowbar. Why did I say crossbar? What the hell? Yeah, crowbar. Oh, there was that other bit. How do I get the other bit? Oh, that's so annoying. I need to know. No, I need to know. Surely there's a way in there. I can't just leave that there. I don't know how I do that there. Surely it's this, but why can't I interact with that door? I bet it is for that door. Let me just check one more time. Oh wait, yeah, is that, yeah, that's it. But how do I get in there? That's quite annoying. Yeah, it must be, I feel like it's that door, but I can't interact with it whatsoever. Like, it don't even tell me that it's locked. There must be a way to get through there. There must be. We'll come back and do it. Hopefully. Alright, let's go up. I think now we'll be in the library. She's got a nice ass. Am I in the library?
Plans for adding electricity to the manor. Dad used to say his granny hated all the bright lights. There's a missing page.
Amelia left tonight. She packed her suitcase and walked right out of here, and I didn't even notice. Like those days in the Oxford Library before we even met, I just had my nose in a book, lost in my own world. I am such a fool. I have let my obsession with this damned ritual of long life rule my better judgment for far too long, and it may already be too late. How could I have not seen this coming? I've made this mistake over and over, always putting my research before my personal life. But it's never hurt like this before. I simply cannot live without her. If I have to give up this accursed quest that has plagued me for so long, then so be it. I am going after her, right now, tonight.
Marama handprints. Ooh. Let me just see if there's anything else. I think I've looked everywhere else around here. Yeah. Is this back to the main part? Oh no, this is the library. Ooh.
Okay, Dad's ledger has to be in here somewhere. Hopefully it has the combination to the safe.
Oh, there's a lot of shit in here. Yeah.
I've created a clever little map for Lara's birthday expedition. I used the invisible ink Amelia picked up for me in Morocco so many years ago. At the time, I remember being so annoyed by that rather aggressive street vendor, but she just smiled in her sunny way and paid him without a second thought. I assumed it was just a tourist scam, but it actually works. Turns out it requires a very specific kind of vellum and a heat source to illuminate the ink after it's dried. It should prove a nice challenge for Lara to puzzle out.
I always accepted that Richard's rather unorthodox research was just something I had to live with. But this time, the thrill of discovery has taken hold of me. I never imagined I could be drawn in this way. Richard cabled to tell me he's found the monastery. The symbol we deciphered in the scroll was the key to its location. I don't know if I honestly believe that this will lead to the fabled elixir of life, but I can't help but feel that a great secret awaits us there. My brother was threatening to shut down the expedition, but I managed to talk him down for the time being. Now I am going to meet Richard. I would bring Lara if I could, but she's still too young. She'll be in good hands with Winston, and when we return, her parents might just be a bit more famous.
What? Might be a bit more famous.
This music is familiar. It's beautiful. It appears Sir Reginald's helmet fell off. Or didn't I put it back properly?
Can I go through this door? Masluki, yep. What we got down here? Ooh. I don't know if we can get anywhere there. Nope. We have to move it somewhere. Let me just loot around first and then we'll come back to that.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary.
Where's that the... Oh, that's the combination... But, yeah, where's...
Okay, got to find those objects to figure out the combination to the safe. There's something
Okay.
else here.
Another tip.
I've reached the monastery. As Roth predicted, it was hidden deep in the Himalayas. And now that I'm standing on these high stone walls, I am overwhelmed by the sheer beauty of the mountains that surround me. It is simply breathtaking. But what adds to their spiritual majesty is the truth of this place. The monks welcomed me, as is their way, but they seemed to expect me. They must have known someone like me would eventually come seeking answers. I know this is the place. They've conducted the ritual before. I have seen the evidence, the distinctive symbols carved into the floors, the art displayed on the inner chamber's walls. They've created the elixir before, and they will again if I can convince them. I sent Amelia a message straight away. I want her by my side for this discovery.
Dad was looking for an elixir. Was it the elixir of life?
So there's stuff over there.
Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it, though. The Croft family crest
BC.
and initials BC. I wonder if this belonged to my grandfather.
We've got a lighter for something.
Okay.
Press and hold.
Should be able to light the fireplace now.
Okay, so I can light them all up. Yeah. There's more stuff over here.
One of Winston's notes. He always hid sweets for me to find. I remember this now.
Ooh.
Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
I feel like I'm gonna have to use this, aren't I, on something? Oh, that was one of the clues.
You see, these two myths are referencing the same...
This was always one of my
Ooh.
favorite books in this library. I used to trace hieroglyphs.
material. But where did I see this image?
Dad, I think it's this one, in the chapter on Egyptian districts.
Why, yes, I think you're right, Lara.
I remember the page with the illustration of Ra.
So, right, let me just keep looking around to see if I've... Oh, it. Ooh.
This is my handiwork. I used to love drawing pictures of tigers.
To be honest, I did as well, like putting the lines on and shit.
Spent so many hours in here.
I'm guessing that's
reading,
mine as well.
Dreaming of my own adventures.
Right, where do I move this to then?
Took quite a tumble off of this old thing when I was
Oh,
a
there we
girl.
go.
Still feel it in the shoulder from time to time.
There we go. I'm guessing the other clue is up here somewhere. Oh, I have to push it this way. Ah, so I've got to go back down, okay. There we go.
Blank, except for the image of a key. I remember this map now.
Find a
It
heat
leads
source
to the master key.
large enough
we
to
made it
reveal
with a
the map.
special kind of invisible ink. It could only be seen with the heat of a fire.
Okay. God damn it.
I think I stashed one of Winston's master keys in here when I was a kid.
Master key. Right, there must be something else in here. That key must be in here somewhere. Right, where else could it be?
My goodness, you've been paying attention, haven't you? This could be an important breakthrough.
Does this mean I'm your research assistant?
That and more, my darling girl.
Takes me back. Those were good times. The best times.
There must be something else over here. Oh no, that's just the music player. Yeah, I couldn't go through this door, could I? No. Right. There must be a key somewhere. There must be. I thought I did something there, but I just turned the chair. Oh wait. Oh. Never saw it. I didn't see this.
This picture was taken in the library.
Oh, so that's gonna... Is that gonna help me out?
1820 additions to the main hall in progress.
Right, is that everything up here? Right. 26 out of 54, 19 out of 40. We found both of the murals. Right, there must be something on this desk then that I'm missing. That I've not looked at. There must be a button underneath or some shit. That normally is the case. I don't know. Do I have to like go in my inventory or something? Is there another ladder anywhere else? So there's that door up there, but I need a key, and she said the key's somewhere around here, and she stashed it as a kid or something. How far can I take this? Is that it? Anything here? No, but I feel like I've looked everywhere, like... Where else is there to look?
I can see the map.
Ah.
Looks like the key is hidden
Got a
under
trophy
a
relic
trunk near the
hunter.
bookcase.
Hidden under a wait. So the fire's there. Hidden under the bookcase.
X marks the spot, as they say.
Ooh. Is it here? Yes! Let's go. Right, how do I get that on? Oh, there we go. Yeah! Is that the key?
Master key.
Let's go.
This should get me into the West Wing.
More than just the West Wing. Nice. That's like...
Alright. This should open most
Another
rooms
trophy,
in the
key to the
manor,
past.
including the Forbidden West Wing.
So I should be able to go through this door as well. Yeah. Where's this
I
took me?
think there might be more clues to find in the library.
Mistress
Another
Lara,
trophy, meet the cross.
I took the liberty of preparing a tray, as dinner did not
And
go
free
according
trophies.
to plans. I've included, in addition to your meal, a few treats. I would appreciate it if you kept this between us, but I felt tonight called for something special. If you will forgive me the indulgence, your rapid exit from the dinner table had me concerned, and I wanted to impart something that I hope sets your mind at ease. I have known your father for quite some time. There is an intensity to his passion that can be frightening, but I recognize that same passion in you. You're more like him than you know. Never doubt that he loves you more than his research, more than his artifacts, more than anything in this world. Storms pass,
Is that why I killed his son?
and tomorrow will be
I'm
clear
joking.
and blue again. When you have finished, please leave the tray outside. Be well. Yours, Winston.
Okay. What else we got in here? We can go through that door, but wait. Let me see if there's anything else down here. A ladder I can't use. Ooh. Ooh, a secret door. Oh, that just leads me back here, okay. So that takes me there. So I can go through that door. I don't know where this takes. This might just take me back into the main hall. Where am I? Oh yeah, back in. Right, yeah. Alright, so that takes me there. Alright. So let's go upstairs. Can we open this now? Oh yes, nice.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8? I think this hieroglyph corresponds to a number, but which one?
Corresponds to a number. Oh, that were 2 of the 2 clues, nice. Search for a remaining combination relics in that. Okay.
Okay, Dad's clues mention Mum's
Remaining
paintings
combination.
and their anniversary. Hopefully I can find some answers in the West Wing.
The West Wing. So I think I've looked around most of the house. The West Wing. Is it over here? Oh wait. Ooh, I might finally be able to go in here. Wait, was there anything else down here? I think there were a chest that I couldn't go in right now. Or was there? But we can light up this fire. Is there anything else around here? Right, yeah, let's go through this room then. Oh my.
Worse than I thought.
Jesus. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is crazy. Is this why I could never go through? I don't think it will, but...
With Amelia gone, the manor is a different place. A dimness pervades, a quiet I can't stand. Even though Lara is too young to understand what has happened, she also senses the change. She's asked after her mother only once, and I'm afraid my reaction must have terrified her. I will need Winston more than ever these next few months to help look after her. I never quite realized how much grief can consume a man, but I am utterly consumed. I know I can't escape the pain, but I will try my damnedest to avoid it. I will seal the West Wing for as long as I live in this place. It will remain exactly as Amelia left it. Perhaps someday Lara can find her own answers there.
Alright. So we've got Daria. Oh my god.
Okay, Laura, keep it together. We're starting to see things.
My lord, we all hope your work was well received at the conference and look forward to your return. As is so often the case with these missives, I wanted to call your attention to an incident involving our little angel. It seems that Lara has been the subject of some ridicule amongst the other girls at school. From what I can gather, some of the other young ladies were teasing her for being too much of a tomboy. You know how Lara can get when pushed into a corner. Let's just say they won't be bothering her again. But I do think their words have had an effect. I believe Lara has been missing her mother lately. She's begun to worry that she isn't like the other girls. And having grown up with only a father, it shouldn't come as a surprise that she has trouble relating to them. I wonder if this new friend of yours, Anna, is it? Perhaps she might prove a welcome influence. It might be worth bringing her to the manor to meet Lara. In any case, I'll let you decide the proper time to do that. Please travel home safely. Yours, Winston.
I feel like the word tomboy doesn't get used nowadays. Like, I feel like it used to get used a lot then, but now, like,
Mum's atelier.
everyone's grown
Dad
up since then.
sealed it soon after she died. He probably couldn't bear the idea of removing any of her belongings.
Like, if a girl wants to do a boys' sport or whatever, I mean, not a boys' sport, to do like any sport, it don't matter anymore. No one cares. That's the thing. Nobody cares. And that's how it should be. Alright, we got this. Is this the mother's room?
Untouched for years, exactly as she left it.
Jeez.
I stood up to my family's criticism, stood in defense of Richard and our love. But as my new life began in Croft Manor, doubt set in. How could love flourish in these cavernous halls and endless passageways? Had I made a terrible mistake? I have never been more delighted to be wrong. Richard welcomed me to the manor, my new home, with a game. It was a clue, written in jumbled words from 5 different languages, but it pointed the way forward. The next clue was a seemingly blank piece of parchment in the kitchen, where the heat of a candle revealed a message written in lemon juice. I followed each step, grinning like a child as I solved his riddles and chased the trail to its end. A white cloth stretched out on the lawn where a picnic was laid out. We laughed and ate, and my doubt vanished with the last of the morning mist. Love can and will endure.
I don't have any memory of this. I wish I could remember doing this. Mum died too young. Mum with me as a baby. I've never seen this. Hard to believe I was ever that small.
I wonder if in Shadow of the Tomb Raider, like if any of the Rise of the Tomb Raider is ever like mentioned or anything. That'd be pretty cool. From like a previous
Mum's
adventure.
paintings. Which one was Dad's favorite?
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my
Safe
paintings.
combination.
I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods, and even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh. To think that I once listened to my bitter brother in matters of my own happiness. My dismissal only served to infuriate him more. I left him there in Father's study, muttering to himself. On the drive back, as Winston took a longer route through the country, I looked through my paintings, Richard's favourite one among them, a simple abstract with blocks of red. I smiled, thinking about giving it to him. I was happy, and I was going home.
Right, we found them
Blocks of
clues.
Red, Dad's favourite painting. Maybe something about that painting will help me figure out the combination.
Is that a ladder? Oh, it is. We'll go up there in a sec. How many have we found now? 31 out of 54, 25 out of 40. Wait, give me a sec. Let me just have a look what trophies I got. Give me a second. Which trophies did we get? We got 3 trophies just then. I don't know. I don't know which ones we got.
You've almost got it, darling. Here, let me show you. Like this, see? Well done, Lara. Well done.
I wonder how my life
Can I
would have
have a
been
go?
different had she lived.
What did she say if she actually lived? Right, let's go up here. Ooh.
This was for a show in London of Mum's work. What I wouldn't give to see this today. It says here, Amelia Croft plans to show her work in New York. I wonder what happened with that.
Lara arrived tonight, though not without a bit of drama, but all is well. She's a healthy, beautiful baby. I've never seen Richard so happy. I'm sure he'll be celebrating with his favourite whiskey tonight. It's calm and peaceful now. Just the gentle sound of the rain and the small, sleeping
Like now.
breaths of this new life I hold in my arms. Lara Croft, my darling daughter. It's hard to put into words this feeling I have. We share a connection, something I never expected. A love so powerful and pure. Someday you'll feel it too. No matter where you go or where you find your place in this world, we will always have this connection.
Aww. Mother and daughter. Mother and daughter. Right, I think we've looked everywhere in here. Or have we? I think we have. And then there's that other room around the corner.
I'm glad I still have so much of Mum's work.
Search for the remaining combination. Okay. I hope I don't have to work this out myself. I hope I don't. I'm not the best with like combination stuff and finding stuff. There's quite a few stuff in here.
After everything Atlas has
I
done...
think this was Dad's pocket watch.
This place
Looks like
is
it
huge.
stopped precisely at midnight.
How could you tell him about the expedition?
It's just all been too much. I needed to talk to someone.
This is Dad. I suppose it's a family tradition, but I can't imagine having one of these made of me.
I could. No, I'm joking.
Oh, my brother.
She should
Mother's
keep some of these.
perfume. The smell.
Some of this stuff.
So familiar. I can almost remember her. Mum, on her wedding day, she looks so beautiful.
She looks like this porn star that I know. Not that I know, but you know.
There's a date. October something. Damn, the number is faded.
11th? I don't know.
The anniversary was in October. But which day? I can't believe I don't know this. There's got to be another clue somewhere.
I mean, I don't even I'm shit with birthdays, so can't really.
I
can't
remember
really say
this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
October 13th.
October 13th.
Ooh.
Mum's birthday. Pretty sure my parents were married in October. I think it was close to her birthday.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst. I've experienced the purity and chaos of his passion, and I came to realize I want his passion in my life every day. So it's done. Richard wanted to wait another 4 days until my birthday, but I wouldn't have it. Once I make a decision, I prefer to get on with it. So we found a small chapel in Luxor that was just right. And with Roth and the others at our side, we married as the sun set over this remarkable land. Mother will never forgive me. Atlas will forever resent me. But I don't care anymore. I'm free of De Mornay obligations. Free to pursue my own passions and live my life surrounded by those who will encourage and challenge me. I'm excited for the future, whatever it may bring. Tomorrow, Richard and I return home to London as the Crofts, forging our path together.
Okay.
Alright, that's
back
the
to
clues.
study to open that safe.
Ooh, well, let me keep looking around here though. Another tip.
Amelia would not have approved. That alone should have been the end of it. But I am, as God made me, a stubborn fool. I locked all the West Wing's doors, and I shall not open them again until either my life or my obstinacy comes to an end. The night before, Roth told me I would someday change my mind. Like a broken arm cast in plaster, he said. The wound would heal, and we would someday shed the bandages to be whole again. The metaphor made me furious. The clumsy way he cast our loss off as nothing more than an inconvenience. There is wisdom in his rough words, but I've done what I must. Perhaps one day, Lara will throw back the doors to let the sun shine in again. Maybe she will find her own sense of peace in this place.
Alright.
At least that old thing still works. Mum's wedding ring. I always wondered
Whoa.
what happened to it.
I want to sell it. We could sell it. No, I mean, there's plenty of stuff in this place in Craft Manor that we could sell, so I think she'd probably keep this.
The
Oh,
inscription is faded.
that could be the day they got married on there. I don't know. Another tip.
I am bursting with pride. Amelia is with child. It is amazing how everything in life can change with such a simple event. Obviously, we don't know the gender, but already we've discussed possible names. Perhaps Benjamin, after my grandfather, or maybe Griffin. He was more infamous
Oh,
across
this is
than even
about
me.
Lara.
No, Amelia wouldn't have it. Besides, she's certain it's a girl. She
Obviously.
favors a classic such as Scarlet or Kate, though I've made some headway with Lara.
Ooh.
A subtle nod to the sun god Ra, and our days in Egypt, where certainly this child was conceived. I find myself thinking about this new life we've created, of how much she might be like us. For all my research into myths of immortality, I may have ignored the most obvious answer to the questions that plague me. We live on through our progeny, our genes, DNA, experiences passed through the generations. Perhaps this is the simple truth of eternal life, and I've just been too stubborn to accept it.
I mean, Scarlet or Kate would be quite cool for Lara, like if she weren't called Lara. I think Scarlet would like be a decent name if it weren't Laura.
Dad may have discovered the secret to immortality without even knowing it.
Right, is there anything else in here that I've maybe missed? I think I've looked everywhere now. Right, how many have I found then so far? 38 out of 54 relics, 29 out of 40 documents, and 2 out of 2 murals. What other rooms is there then? There must be a few other rooms. Or something. But remember, I've got the safe. I've still got a few chests to open as well. Like there's like little bits as well that I can find, so I wonder if I can go outside. I doubt I will. Oh yeah, this one. Right, I should be able to open this.
The Croft family crest.
That's cool. Like, what about all these window shelves? Windowsills? Is anything on them? Trying to see if I've not missed anything. Right, let me go back to... Oh, where do I want to go now? Oh yeah, right, I know. We still need the crowbar. Right, let me just go down this passage again. Because I think... Right, so that goes into the library. What the hell was that then? Forgot where this way goes now. Where's this go? No, you wanted to go underground, not... Oh, god damn it. Right, let me go back down. We need to go down the other stairs as well. I don't know why I went out that other way. Right, so we need to go further down. Because there was that other door that I wanted to go through. But I don't know if I could have gone through there. Right, let me just see if I've missed anything else. Weren't there any other chests down here? Right, I think it were down here. Yeah, it were down here. There was this collectible in to the left. Yeah, that one. I don't know how I get through there. I mean, if I end this stream without getting everything, it's fine. Was there anything down here? Right, we had a look there. Yeah, it's this one, innit? But how do I get through? I don't understand. I really don't. Unless I need the crowbar. I think it all just depends on this crowbar. To be honest. I don't know. And for there as well. Right, let's just go and open up the safe then. Ooh. Oh no, this I've already been through. This leads back into the office. Yep. Alright. Right, this no, not that way. This place is huge. I just forgot which way to go. No, that was library. Right, I need to go upstairs. That's my objective, right? 72% complete, yeah. Return to the studio and open Lara Croft's safe. Right, this way? Oh yeah, it was. Right.
Dad, what do you keep in there?
Nothing too important, Lara. Estate business and such.
If it's not important, then why bother putting it in a safe?
I should know better than to try and pull one over on you. There is something important in here. And it's for you, should you need it someday.
Ooh.
Well, let's hope you came through for me, Dad. No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in
Review
the
your
clues.
documents. Oh god damn it, I've got to work it out myself. No. God damn it. Wait, are these? Oh yeah, right.
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I
Forgot.
I believe...
Wait. Where? Which ones am I looking through? Is it the? I don't even know. Oh wait.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6, 8?
6, 8. So is that one of the numbers?
I remember this.
October 3rd.
Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
Which one? I don't know. Even if I do know it, how would I like know
I
which
remember
order?
this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
How would I work it out from that? Wait.
A picture with...
Dad and Anna. I think I'm just gonna look on YouTube, right? Just so it saves time, okay?
The Pharaoh's crown from...
Combination is 5, 4, 9.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday
That's 6 or 8, so that's not even one of them.
I remember this.
Right, let's try it.
Okay, found all the clues. Let's see if I can figure this out. That worked.
Hey, I figured it out, yeah. It would have taken a while to try and figure it out, so...
It makes me happy to know that Dad kept it safe.
Is that it?
No, that's not what I'm looking for.
Tip.
I am numb. It is taking all my willpower to hold back the overwhelming grief.
Oh, is it?
Amelia's
Seeing how he
plane
died?
Crashed in the mountains.
Ooh.
She died alone in the snow, waiting for me to find her. Oh God, not her, not now. I cannot accept it. Life without her is too painful to imagine. I know what must be done. And I am resolved. I'm going to bring her back. Perhaps
How?
this is why I am here. Perhaps this is fate. A test of my faith in the truth I've sought for so long. Roth will fight me on this, but I can't face Lara. I can't look into her eyes unless I try. I must try to bring Amelia back. The monks are preparing the elixir now, and then we will see if all my years of hunting this truth was for naught.
Okay.
Dad, what did you do?
And there's a document as well.
Dad's
It's quite a few
sequel
stuff
to
in
his
here.
first book on immortality. He never got a chance to publish it. Handwritten. This is the only copy. Damn,
loads of stuff
this
in
isn't
here.
it either. I was certain there had to be a will in here. Wait, what's that? A blank page. Dad must have left this for me. It has to be important.
So what do I do now? Find a way to decipher the blank letter. What? Oh, I needed that. Oh, what were it now? Ah, shit.
Forgot.
I believe it.
Where's the stuff that I found in the safe? The final puzzle.
A blank page.
How does that help me? What? How does that help? I'm so confused. I don't understand how that helps me out. Am I missing something here? Is this somewhere where I've not explored? How do I do this? I'm a little confused. Right, we're back in library. Do we do anything here for that blank letter? I feel like we need to put it somewhere where we can read it properly. I don't know where. I actually don't know. Is anything else in his office that'll help me out? Nothing else in the safe. Because the only thing I can do.
A blank page.
I feel like we need to like put it under some, what's it called when you put it underneath like light or whatever, under that like certain like sensor light, and it can then you can then like read it. I don't know where I'd find that though. I don't even know if that's what I meant. I think that's what I'm meant to do. I just don't know where to do it. It didn't really tell me. It doesn't tell me at all. I might need to take it back somewhere. Let me keep looking around. What about back in Mum's room or his room, whatever? I don't know. Do we do it in here?
I don't trust him.
You don't have to, Richard, but please, trust me.
I'm sorry, my dear, but I know him. He'll take it to the papers. The investors will pull out.
Then go. Without me. Tonight. I will take care of Atlas. And then meet you in Tibet next week.
I was so young, but
Is that
I
it?
still remember that terrible argument. It wasn't always an easy road for my parents.
Never is. I don't know where to go. Wait, where was the mother's room now? Over this way, weren't it? Right. Do I do it anyway? I'm so confused at what I'm doing. Do I go up here? I mean, it'd be nice if it told me, like, something. They don't really tell me much. It literally just says, find a way to decipher the blank letter. I don't know where else to go. It's something here. I don't know. Wait, why is it making that noise when I go past there? Wait, what?
A hidden message.
Oh, that's what I do. I put it under the next to the fire. God damn it. Ooh.
What are these strange marks? They have to be some kind of clue.
Do I have to put it at a certain angle? I think I do. God damn it. Well. Some sort of clue. What kind of clue is that? Solve the mystery. Oh my god. Solve the mystery. Oh my god. This is so annoying.
A hidden message.
Wait. So that's the... Oh, wait. That's in the wine cellar. Wait, right. Wine cellar. Wine cellar. Which way was that now? Which way was the wine cellar? Is there even a kitchen here or bathroom? I think this is what they are, but obviously the borders. Oh yeah, this is the way. Wait, where the way? Oh yeah. Well. Alright. And then it's... Where did it tell me to go?
A hidden message.
So that's where the table is. Right, I think I know. Wait, that's around here, innit? That's... Oh, isn't that like here? So the seat's there. It's like here. Wait, what about this side? Ooh. What have I just done? Ooh! Are you joking me? Wait, you're telling me I need to work out that as a number? You're telling me that's a number? What? Wait. Is that meant to be a number then? I don't see where the numbers are on here. This is meant to be a lot of numbers, but I'm trying to tilt my head. See, that like puts it together. But what does that... I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm so dumb. Right. So that's three that's three numbers. There's the sheet, isn't there? So that's... I need to remember what these are. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to take a picture on my phone. Right. Let me take a picture. Right, I get it. I'm an idiot. Right. So there's right, where is it now?
The Pharaoh's...
Where's that sheet? No,
I remember.
no. Is that it?
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number.
Let me look back at the picture. So the first one is 1. The second one is 4. And the third one, where's the bird? Is it just one bird? Is it just one bird, or is it... Oh, the singular bird, wait. Is 2. Is that right? Wait, so 1, 4. There's a bird on it as well. That I'm confused. So I know it's 1, 4. What? 1, 4. Yeah, 1, 4. Yeah, what am I doing? It's 1. Yeah, it's 1, 4, 2. 1, 4, 2. I've done it. Right, please set up. Please, please, please. 1, 4, 2. Yes! Oh my god. Yes, we actually figured it out. The first one I didn't, fair enough, but that one at least I did. Yes. Oh my god, where the hell am I?
Damn, locked in.
Oh god damn it.
Did this open the secret door from the inside? Hope I'm not trapped in here.
Bring my video up. My live stream. Because I'm just being in my camera roll. Right. Oh god. Where the hell am I?
Did Dad build all of this just to keep his research safe?
Whoa, what the hell? This is sick.
The renovations are proceeding in secret. The work crew Roth hired for the job have been paid handsomely to keep the details of the job out of the records, so I'm fairly confident no word will get out about what I'm doing. I've been careless with presenting my findings, attracting all the wrong sorts of attention. Roth thinks I'm being paranoid by building this secret vault, but I know I'm being watched. My work is too important, and potentially too dangerous. It can't fall into the wrong hands. I need a secure place to keep it all safe.
Okay. What else we got?
The missing page from the renovation plans. They didn't want anyone outside the family knowing about this crypt.
Oh, this is a crypt. Okay.
Dad's Tibetan scroll. I remember he used to pore over this late into the night.
It's over. I have done all that I could, and my Amelia is still cold and dead. Roth first scowled at my designs. Then he pleaded with me not to go through with the ritual. Not because he feared it might work, but because he feared what I might do when it failed. And it has failed. There is no doubt in that. I prepared everything according to my research. When I dropped the stone into the elixir and held it to her lips, I thought for the barest moment that it had worked. The hour was midnight, and my pocket watch stopped inexplicably. There was a charge in the air like the moment before a lightning strike. For a heartbeat, I imagined that my life was being drawn from me, as one empties a glass in order to be poured back into Amelia. I would have welcomed death if the last thing I saw were her eyes, clear and alive again. But the moment passed. Amelia is still dead, and I was no Orpheus. We will return to the manor and lay her to rest. I owe her that much.
You brought her home. She's here, somewhere.
Somewhere? What? Arash's
This
maybe?
was part of a set of statues Dad found in China. He thought it was linked to
That's
the
pretty
Temple
cool.
of Xian. Perhaps I should look into it someday.
So I'm finding loads of shit down
Richard, I tried to see you in person last week, but your manservant hustled me away like some common tout peddling silverware. He told me you are
Yes,
heartbroken
Wilson.
and you're not yet ready to see
here. There
visitors.
is name Wilson,
He
the
told me
butler.
you blame yourself for your loss.
Whiston.
Well, to that, I say you had damn well better. I hope it hurts. I hope every moment of your life from this day forward is a ringing echo of loss. I hope you live just long enough to feel that pain grow when you hoped it would diminish, because you earned it. You stole Amelia from us. You ruined her reputation and
Damn.
poisoned her mind with a fantasy for children. In the end, you might as well have choked a life from her with your own hands. Do not contact me again, ever. But you must make arrangements for the future of your daughter. Have you considered perhaps it would be better if you followed Amelia sooner rather than later? As Lara's legal guardian, perhaps I could erase some of the damage you've already done to the poor girl. If not, I will do everything in my power to see to it that the Croft name is forgotten. Lara deserves better than you. So did Amelia. And so do we all. Atlas.
Damn. What is this?
Dad's collected knowledge. There must be so many secrets hidden in here.
Oh, I can't... Surely she's gonna keep a lot of this stuff. Oh yeah, she does. She takes it, look. I just realised. Oh?
Amazing. Even in
Whoa.
here, Dad went out of his way to hide his findings. There's an inscription. This is the Croft universe. Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north. Our past
Find a
to
way
the
out
north.
of Lara
Could
Croft's
there be
secret vault.
something else beneath the manor?
Something else? Like what?
Might be able to use
Yes!
this to access other parts of the manor.
Yes. That's what we needed. I wondering where that was. Nice.
My love, it is silent, so peacefully silent now. Even after the madness and chaos of the crash, I can't help but still wonder at the beauty of these mountains. I understand the magic that drew you here. Please know that I feel no pain in this moment, only immense sadness. Sadness that I couldn't see your smiling face once more. That I'll never meet the wonderful woman that our daughter will become. There is so much to say, but I'm tired. The sun is setting. The cold of night will overwhelm me. I know I will fall asleep soon, and likely never again awaken in this world.
Jeez.
I'm scared. Richard, what lies beyond? You know I've always struggled with faith, so I'm holding on to yours for now. I'm holding on as best I can, my love. Become the father Lara deserves. Know that I will live on in her.
I want to know what, like, Amelia, what Lara's mum looked like when she was, like, Lara's age. I bet she looked so much like her.
Mum faced death alone. She was so brave.
Ooh, wait. I can use the crowbar, can't I? Ooh. Solve the riddle of the sun-shaped plaque. Oh, god damn it. Alright. So at least we can get through these now.
Hi, Dad. So I know I only just returned to school, but when can I come out to the dig site again? It's just so boring here. We're doing all the stuff I already read last summer. I always end up staring out the window and thinking about our expeditions, and then I'm yelled at for daydreaming. I promise I'll be good and not disturb you and just work wherever you tell me. I just miss it, Dad. And I miss you.
Right, how many? 49 out of 54, 35 out of 40. We've almost got everything. Jesus, nice. Yes! Wait. Let's go, I found it. Yes.
This bust of Anubis was from Dad's
I wondered
Egyptian
how I
collection.
could have
He
got
must
this.
have put it down in the basement for our little expedition.
Yeah, I found it. I mean, I finally got it. Right. Nice. Anything else around here? So at least now, I can open up and use the crossbar. Crowbar. Why do I see? Oh, that's dim heading. I keep saying crossbar. I don't know why. Crowbar. Where we're at now that I could use it. We're down in the basement. Forgot now. We're down here. Oh, yeah, we're in the wine cellar, weren't it? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was. Right. So we should be able to open up both of these. Really? There's nothing. Oh, god damn it. Please say there's something in here. Yeah.
Lord Croft is resolved to seal the west wing of the manor. I tried to talk sense into him, but he will not be swayed.
It's
And
Winston,
to make
that's it,
matters
that's the name.
I believe his experiences in Tibet have only further fueled the fire of his obsession. He's now up at all hours in his study, researching God knows what. And poor Lara, she is so confused. Too young to understand the tragedy that has befallen this great house. My dearest hope is that Lord Croft will emerge from his grief and embrace fatherhood and the love of his daughter. But I fear he may give in to his obsessive nature, that which Lady Amelia tempered in him so well. In any case, I will be a rock for young Lara. She will never sense tragedy and sorrow in me, only the love and support she deserves.
Alright. So, we need 4 more relics and we need 4 more documents. What's my main objective? Solve the riddle of the sun-shaped plaque. Alright, I need to look back at that then, don't I? Where is it? Oh, there it is.
There's an inscription. This is the Croft universe. Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
Oh wait, is it telling me to go north? Wait, what's in the north? Our knowledge is to the east. Our past is to the north, okay. Does it mean north of the manor? I don't know. Wait, do I need to go? I don't really need to go back down there, do I? Or do I? Wait, I might as well. See if I've missed anything. So I need 8 more collectibles, that's it. There's a number 8 there, but I don't... What does that mean? Another one, look. Anything up here? I don't think I found anything up here last time, did I? Oh, I did. I think I don't know, actually. Right, let's just go back. We'll go this way. Is this the way I just came? Can't remember. So yeah, we don't have to go through that door. So we opened up that. We came through that way. Did it mean we have to go north of the manor? I don't know. I'll try and have a look for a little bit, and if I don't know... Oh, wait! Yes! Oh my god, yes.
Our is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
Oh, it's there. Grabber. Ooh, what's down here? Investigate the Croft family crypt. Oh, this is the crypt. Well, I don't know why I said that were a crypt earlier. Yes. Hopefully I get the rest of the relics and documents down here. Oh, this is sick. Imagine living in a place and then finding all this like when you're like in your 20s. I think Laura's 23, 24. Is that armor? Oh no, it's a statue.
This crypt was here
Jeez.
all along.
Damn.
I expected a sort of crushing finality to grip me when we returned to the manor to lay Amelia to rest. Indeed, once the last of my funereal duties were performed, I fully believed that I would crumple to the ground next to her and expire, not from grief, but succumbing to the terrible exhaustion of the last few weeks. Instead, as the mausoleum stones slid into place, I felt a sort of peace and energy, one that I confess caught me entirely off guard. This was not the terminus of our story, and I was a fool to think so. Her body may be gone, but her spirit still resides here, in the manor, in me, in Lara. Her soul is forever twined with mine, and death is just a momentary interruption. I walked out of that cold quiet into a sunlight that burned my eyes, and I have never been more sure. Death is not the end, and there is work yet to do.
Alright. Oh my god. Oh, that's her mum! No. No. Oh, what is this is actually amazing, this DLC. Oh my god.
My god, can it be? Dad, you did bring her home.
My dearest Lara, it is difficult to write this, knowing these may only ever be words on a page to you. I wonder if you will remember my voice.
It's her body will be inside there.
Will you remember the way we used to play and laugh? Will you remember me comforting you when you were sad? Know that I'm still with you, Lara.
I thought that were
energy,
her body, to be
my
fair,
love.
to begin with. I don't know
It's
why.
within you. It always will be. Use that energy to pursue your passions in life. Never let others determine your journey. You become who you are through your choices, through the love you give and the promises you keep. I hope you are happy, that you are loved and successful in whatever it is you choose to do. I am proud of you, my darling. Remember me with all my love, your mother.
Damn. Right, that's Blood Ties. Yes. That were amazing. That were really good.
What's this? A letter.
Legacy, trophy, nice. Additional relics have become available in the manor. Wait, yeah, I've still got quite a few that I need to collect.
Lara, I have received the notarized affidavit confirming Amelia's
were
grave
amazing.
and the discovery of the burial crypt within the manor premises. While I can't fathom why your father would hide your mother's fate from her own family, I cannot deny that any legal claims I may have had on the estate are now null and void. Croft Manor and the remainder of your father's assets are now yours in perpetuity,
Yes.
to do with as you wish. If there comes a time when you require assistance in managing the estate, I hope you will consider contacting me to retain my services. Sincerely, your uncle.
I wonder.
I've been so focused on
Another
defying
trophy,
my
complete
uncle,
family
of
history.
fighting to keep his hands off this manor, that I never realized how much this place actually means to me. But since I've been here, I can feel the presence of my mother and father. I sense the entire history of my family and the deep roots we have in this place. I want to honor my parents. I want to honor all of my ancestors. The Croft family may be all but destroyed, but I will make our name and our home great again.
I wonder where Laura's old room was, her bedroom. But what we're gonna say? Oh yeah, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which I did get like 2 days ago. Obviously I'm gonna do that eventually, but I wonder if the Croft Manor we can come back here or whatever in that. But obviously we live here now, so we're probably gonna renovate it and make it better. But I still need 4 more relics, and we've got all the documents. So yeah, we just need the 4 relics. I think. Yeah, we'll go and collect the rest. I think which should be down here. But I think we can just come back and just explore this as much as we want now, and just yeah. I think it's just like a free roam around Croft Manor that we can do. Right, let's have a look. Can I find the rest of the relics in here? Are they even in here or what? Wait, what? Is any more relics in here? I need 4 more relics, and then I've found everything. So what percentages? Oh, I don't even tell me. Oh, it does. I don't even say percentage. Oh, it does. 90. What did I just say then? I swear it just said a percentage. Oh yeah, 95%. Right. Okay. Right, where's the rest of the relics then? Unless I've not properly found them, I don't know. Oh wait, here we go. That's another.
My great-grandmother Rose, nicknamed the Golden Rose for her perfect reputation. I wonder what she would have thought of me.
Right, we need 3 more. Where could these other 3... Is there one over here? Surely. There's another 1 or 2 in here somewhere. Anything on the back? I don't know. Yeah, I literally need 3 more. And that's it. Alright, I think I'll look for him in my own time, but I will definitely get 100%. I probably just need to like open up more of these like chests or whatever if there is more. There should be more. But yeah, there's 3 more I need to find. Is any other room? Were there any like chests are out down here? I can't remember. Wait, is there not any chests are out anywhere? Surely there's something else in here. No? Okay. Wait, was there anything up here? Or did I look at everything up here? I think I did. Yep. Right, we're gonna go back in the office one more time, and if there's nothing in there, I'm gonna end the stream and just then try and have a look for the rest of the 3 relics. This has been really good, this DLC. I've loved it. I didn't think I would have liked it as much as I have, to be honest. Oh wait.
The broken sword I brought back from Yamato.
Right, that's another one. And another one's here.
The Atlas. Such an amazing piece of craftsmanship.
That's what we got in this game, yeah.
Sophia insisted I take it home with me.
Wait, what? Well, that I just found just then, was that from the definitive edition? Or was that from something else? Right, there's one more thing. Yes, is this it?
I can still remember the last time I fired these.
Yes! Dual pistols. Yes, we've got everything, we've got 100%. Let's go, bonus! Yeah, boys. So 54 out of 54 relics, 40 out of 40 documents, and 2 out of 2 murals. Let's go. Done everything. Oh, what's this? That must be for a new adventure. Maybe that might be. Wait. Is that like a teaser for Shadow of the Tomb Raider or something? Because I think, to be honest, I think Shadow of the Tomb Raider is the last Tomb Raider game. I'm not sure, unless they bring out another one, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. If you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And this DLC has been amazing, I'd recommend it. And all the information and that I gathered, I know much more about her family and Laura herself. So yeah, thanks for watching. And I'll do Shadow of the Tomb Raider probably either end of next week or week after. So yeah, goodbye.